Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about everything we're getting with April's patch, and that is, of course, including the most recent drama, which is the Ester weapons. First of all, let's go through the content itself. We're getting Belshazzar hard mode. This one starts at 1540 for gate 1 and 2, and you need 1560 item level for gates 5 and 6. Hanumatan Guardian Raid, this is at 1540, and then we also get 2 more Chaos Dungeons. All of these pieces of content drop the new Relic grade accessories, so pretty nice to have characters that would be able to farm them. However, don't FOMO over the fact that you need to get and drop ancient accessories, and because of that you should start depositing real money to get there, okay? Just take it easy. If you're a little bit newer, you're gonna get there eventually. Enjoy the road to there, because you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, right? Where we're gonna be. And it's important to have fun along the way. Now, with ancient quality accessories, we have here in the article, it tells us a little bit more details, how much they can have as the biggest engraving, the smallest, etc. You can read this for yourself. We're not going to get into it. Another piece of content is the Fortune Spire, which is tier 3, the tier 3 tower, right? The tier 3 version of the tower. To start it off, you need item level 1490, and then for the last 4 floors, you need item level 1530. This one works the same way as the previous 2 tiers of the tower. The first character who completes it gets a lot of rewards that can be stored in the roster warehouse, and then every other subsequent character gets honing materials as a reward. If you have several characters at 1530, you might as well do it for the first time on one that's not next in line for honing. Next, we have the Sidereal Weapons and quests. This is a very controversial topic, simply because it adds another level of whaleism to Lost Ark, okay? Now, where do I begin explaining this? The whole idea of a sidereal weapon is the fact that, assuming it's maxed out or enchanted to the max, it's a little bit better, a few percent better than the current possible max. Maxing out a sidereal weapon is incredibly hard. This is content for whales, same as getting the perfect bracelet is content for baby whales, the same way as getting the sidereal weapon to a point where it actually is better than your plus 25 ancient is content for mama and papa whale, okay? Now, obviously this adds sort of a lot of frustration in the Lost Ark community, even though I kind of understand, but at the same time I don't understand why you would be frustrated in a game where everything is obtainable already with gold, and gold is obtainable with real money, so all of your power can potentially be purchased. To be honest, the sidereal weapons are the least of your concerns out of all the pay to something in Lost Ark, simply because they are so incredibly expensive to get that just a handful of people are gonna have these weapons, and you're most likely never gonna meet them and never gonna be rejected to a group which has all 8 players with sidereal weapons, because it's probably never gonna happen unless they make some changes for them, which at the moment of this video it doesn't seem like they will. Needless to say that you have 99% chances of not even maxing out the current one before Akan comes out, at which point this one, the sidereal weapon that we're getting in April, is going to be worse than your ancient Akan weapon. This is another form of inciting the whales to invest into something that in 3 months from now is gonna need even more investing than they've just invested. You know how you can get 2 or 3% more damage for us here in the West and for 99% of the player base? You get yourself 1 level 10 gem, and then you already have 4% more damage than you just had before. Until you finish your character or your characters that want to play the endgame content, you shouldn't even think about starting the process of an Ester weapon. But on the flip side, there is the other part where I do recommend you to keep an eye on this system and check for any future improvements or incentives to make it easier for you to get. If they cut the cost of getting a sidereal weapon from the current Korean version by 70% at one point, then it might actually be worth starting the process. To be honest, those of you who still have your head over your shoulders can potentially take advantage of the fact that sidereal weapons are coming out now for us, simply because one of the materials needed to hone these weapons, the sidereal energy, is a drop that can potentially make you upwards of 1,000,000 gold if you sell it on the auction house, to people who are crazy enough or have enough real money to go through the sidereal weapon process. Other things that are being added with the patch is the tier 3 Hall of the Sun Inferno mode of boss rush. This one requires an item level of 1540 to enter. And then there is a Sweet Sugar Petal Festival event, probably just another here's some honing materials and some cards and maybe some silver on a weekly roster basis. And lastly, a few new skins. It's either this maid one, which includes the artist as well, so skins for her, and also this one, which does not include the artist class. It is being mentioned here at the bottom of the article. You can browse through these as well. No specialist cosmetics are available for this collection, right? That's about it. That's everything that we're getting. Until my next video, I will see you if you want to join me on maintenance day for the brand new content. And stay safe, have fun in Lost Ark, and see you really soon.